Welcome back to Tales from the Jar Side for the week ending in, what are we, January 23rd of, well, January 22nd really, but it's Monday of a new week, the 2023. The newsletter came out yesterday, as I mentioned in the earlier sections, but you may not have heard this if you didn't listen to those. I'm this week trying to break up these sections into individual shorter videos, so it's not quite the commitment of listening to a whole 30-minute video. You can just pick and choose which sections you're interested in and go directly to those, assuming you're interested in any of them. So this section is entitled Unboxing the Unboxable, and it's basically one of those cases where I get a gag in my head and try to figure out how to do it. So this says, when you publish a book on Amazon, or more properly, when your publisher adds a book to Amazon, assuming you write through a great publisher like the Pragmatic Bookshelf, they recommend you add a video to the book's web page to help sell the book. A popular idea is to add what they call an unboxing video, which shows the author opening a box of print copies of the book that they received in the mail. So for my Help Your Boss Help You book, here is the link at Amazon. So of course you can get the book from Pragmatic Programmers, but they are ebook only there. If you want a print copy, then they recommend you go to Amazon. So I'm here on the paperback link for this, and if you scroll down, which I will do, you will see there is the 47-second unboxing video that I created for that, and I'll just click on it. I'm going to open up what I believe first ever print copy help you in the file. So this is the new box. They're going to be sending me like 5 of them later. Oh wait. Oh boy. So at any rate, you're welcome to take a look if you're interested. So that's the idea, is I want to make an unboxing video, but of course Makito made clear, my new book coming out in a couple of days, actually, I believe it comes out on Wednesday, is part of what they call the Pragmatic Answers series. See, if you go to pragprog.com and look for Makito, of course it's going to be on the homepage when they actually release it, then you'll see, as they mentioned, there's a series called the Pragmatic Answers series, which advertises that it's ebook only and short, or as they say, around 50 pages. There, I magnified that a little bit, but I don't know if that helped any. That's the idea. So because I'm part of the Pragmatic Answers series, then here are the consequences of that. First of all, the book is supposed to be about 50 pages, and mine's 75. What's the old, I think, Blaise Pascal quote of "I lacked the time to make it shorter," or whatever, you know, apologizing for the length. And they are inexpensive. They're only $10 US. I'm not sure what they do around the world to adjust to the local currency. But since you all are jarheads because you're watching this and maybe even subscribed and have my grateful appreciation forever, then here's a coupon code. KK Makito 35 will get you a 35% discount off of that, but only at pragprog.com. That won't work at Amazon. Now, Amazon will have its own discount, of course, especially when it's a new release. But again, the real kicker here is that it's ebook only. There is no print copy. So that means it's supposedly really hard to make an unboxing video, but as they say, if it were easy, anybody could do it. So here's my plan for my unboxing video. It's that when I make my video, the real solution is trivial, is that I just go to the PDF and click on it and it'll open in my reader or whatever, and yay, you know, maybe I'll get some animated confetti or something like that to celebrate. But then go through a series of increasingly silly and unlikely ways to overcomplicate the solution. So the first step is I'm going to open it programmatically using Java. You know, I will give it the path to the file and then open it in the reader through its associated file extension. You know, so the file extension will be .pdf or whatever, and have that trigger on my page. On my screen, that'll be an Adobe Reader. Then add another complication where I actually download the book from a Dropbox link. Because when you purchase a book from Pragmatic Programmers, it goes in your bookshelf, and there's a little button where, well, there's one way you can just download it locally if you want, but alternatively, there's a button that says it'll add it to your Dropbox account if you connect your Dropbox account to that. So I want to show that and download it from a Dropbox link. And then third, I mean, it wouldn't be a Mockito video if I didn't actually use Mockito at some point, which means I need a dependency. So the idea is I'll write code to send the book to a print service, which is where I can add a mock for the service. I mean, I'll show the service code, but I don't think I even own a printer anymore. So I'll have to mock that and then test the overall system using that. And the thing is I've actually written 3 blog posts, parts 1, 2, and 3, to do those 3 steps. And they are all ready to go. Now they're going to be on Medium because Pragmatic Programmers has their own publication on Medium, the Pragmatic Programmer publication, and they of course have a much bigger audience than I do. So I've submitted the posts there already. When the book's released, they'll start sending out those posts and you'll see all the detail. So I haven't made the video yet, but I'm planning to. It's good. The hard part, of course, is, you know, what I just described is probably a half-hour video by itself. So I may have to make a series again. We'll see how that goes. So I definitely have to put that together. It could get long, so I'll probably divide it into multiple parts. And I'll post the links when it's ready. But here's at least a teaser from it. This is the simple code you write. This is all using the Java standard library. I just grabbed a snippet out of it, and my open PDF method takes a string. And we use the desktop class from java.goodoldawt, the abstract window toolkit. Still out there, still in the Java standard library after all these years. And if the is desktop supported method comes back true, then I get the desktop and open the new file name, and the open method will look for the associated app associated with that file extension and automatically trigger it. And again, if it wasn't for the checked exception, which here I'm catching and rethrowing as a runtime exception, this would basically be a one-liner though. Like most Java developers, I've spent my career on the server side primarily. I mean, there's a desktop Java community, and they don't like being overlooked, but it's not a huge community. And they use things like Java FX and tools like that, whereas I still kind of use Swing for a while there. But I haven't used the desktop class in forever. At any rate, here's the code that I just described, the open PDF code here. And in fact, this is part of my unboxing.java class. If I go to the test here, then let me go down to here. I actually have it disabled for the moment because I got tired of having to shut the open application each time. Let me comment that out. And I'm opening a file which I downloaded from Project Gutenberg, you know, where you can get the free books. I think it was The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So if I just run that one test, then I expect this to start up and then execute, and then there you see, actually it looks like this is not actually a PDF, it's an EPUB book. So it opened it inside my Apple Books account, apparently. But you see it did come right up, Project Gutenberg ebook of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So let me close that. And you see the program does work, at least that much does. And then I'll go on to other sections. So that's the end of this. Oh, one last thing. Here's the GitHub repository. It's in my GitHub account under my last name, KOUSEN / here's the unboxing class, and the tests are in there as well. So if you want to see the code before I record the videos or anything like that, you are welcome to it. But this will be the subject of some upcoming posts as we go. Okay, that's the end of this section. Let me close off this video, and then maybe I will welcome you in the next one. So thank you very much. See you soon.